This chapter has two main goals, and the first one is explain the importance of information in making marketing decisions. Why is that important? So you don't end up on this list. This list, which, yes, I hyperlinked to our website, is the 50 worst product flops of all time. Oh my God, look at this. Rainbow Easy Squirt. That's what you call food poisoning in a can. Yeah, rainbow ketchup. Yeah, that's cute. Where was the marketing department to talk this product down? In marketing, you have to know what people want and what makes people cringe, or worse, barf. Like, that's not good for a food product. Like, if your company makes roller coasters and people barf, maybe that's a sign that you made a good product. But for a food product that just like rainbow ketchup that makes people like, oh, I don't want to try that, or worse, that's not a good idea. The textbook goes on to say that no two people are the same. And in a country like the United States of America, the average consumer goes beyond basic needs and can think more on something called discretionary purchases. Discretionary purchases are not essential purchases. They're the fun ones. And the discretionary market can go horribly wrong. Are you reading this? Cheetos Lip Balm. Do you think that failed? Oh yeah, that failed. But you know what? If you get enough people that like a differentiation on a product, like there's a lot of people that use lip balm. There's a lot of people that eat Cheetos. They were probably going for that. I mean, if you successfully marry two products, like that could turn into a profitable niche, something that will make your company a lot of money. But in the case of Cheetos Lip Balm, I think more people were turned off. People were like, that's just gross. The fight for people's discretionary income is intense. Important factors facing businesses today increase the need to gather and study information. They recognize that an understanding of consumers, expanding choices, competition, and the global marketplace will help them make better decisions. So basically, they could have done a survey. Would you be skeeved with rainbow ketchup? Do you think it's a good idea to put cheese on your lips? I'm serious. They should have done that, and they failed miserably. So how do you get information? Well, the old way was marketing surveys. You would have people fill out a questionnaire, and you would take data on it, and decisions would be made from that. But it goes a lot differently nowadays. One place that you could go is Google Trends, where you could compare the search popularity of different terms. That's free for everybody, yet it's used by marketers. Oh, guess who just became the XP Metal Detectors ambassador? I think you guys know this guy. And this information was given to me. You're about to see a Amazon.com snapshot. And Amazon.com is even very popular for getting information. This is a snapshot of metal detector sales by price and by company for the first quarter of 2023 in the United States on Amazon.com. You could look for trending hashtags on Instagram or TikTok. I think you get the point, though. Marketers need to get information and base choices moving forward on good information. Don't reinvent the Cheetos Lip Balm. Don't do that. And next we have described the categories of information needed by marketers. Well, this segment of the chapter starts out with an interesting sentence. Put yourself in the position of the marketing manager for a national chain of yogurt stores. It is your responsibility to collect information to help the store managers decide what they can do to increase sales and profits. What information do you think is needed? Who is your customer? Marketers need information to make effective decisions. We know that from the first part of this reading. And this is some of the information that you can get. age, gender, income, education, family size, occupation, attitudes, primary needs, purchase frequency, brand preferences, information needs, media preferences, shopping behavior. Once you know your average customer, what is your marketing mix? Products, services, packaging, guarantees, product choice. Based on your average consumer, what are you going to sell and how is it going to look? Credit choices, way to pay, that's an important one. Location and method of sale. Where are you going to sell it and how many ways can they pay? Promotion and sales methods, promotional message, promotional media. What are you going to say to make people remember you and value your product, buy your product? Business environment. How much competition is there? Are there strong companies selling the same things? Are there any government regulations? Is there new technology that's going to wipe your product out? Consumer protection, tax policies, proposed laws. Is there anything that's going to get in the way of your product in the future? International markets. Now, to oversimplify this, that first column that you see over here, what is your average customer? Who is your average customer? Second column, where are you going to sell? Are you going to sell online? Are you going to sell in a retail establishment? Logistics, how are they going to pay? And finally, what is your marketing message? How are you going to be memorable? And how are you going to make your customers want to come back? And finally, for any product, you have to consider the business environment. Are laws going to affect you in the future? Forget a yogurt shop for a second. Let's say that you wanted to go into selling vapes. You know, that's something that is being talked about in terms of the government prohibiting. So, you know, if you're thinking about selling that or, creating competition on the market, it's something that can just cut you down in the future. You're going to have to think twice. Also, before you make any product, you want to consider the competitors. How strong are your competitors? How efficient are your competitors? Are you going to be able to break into that market? So when you write your answer to describe the categories of information needed by marketers, you might want to put my little summary at the end there.